Hello and welcome. Have you been saving your life away and have no idea what to do with all that money? Well, Fazbear Entertainment has a business opportunity for you. Take a gamble and partner with us on opening your very own Freddy Fazbear establishment. There's no risk every time in some cases. With a base price of 20 emeralds, you can open your very own restaurant and claim your piece of the pie. Any other expansion prices are available at the buyer's. There is nothing to lose. We'll help you get started with the ability to choose any animatronic of your liking and decorations to attract customers for your business to prosper. Upgrade your establishment with exciting attractions such as arcade cabinets, prize corners, stage lighting, and more. The more you invest, the more customers will come through the doors. And remember, a happy customer is a returning customer. It should also be noted that Fazbear Entertainment takes their security quite serious, reminding all partners that running away is not an approved business strategy. Always keep the doors closed after midnight. Do not stare back. By dialing the number on screen, you will be transferred to a customer support helpline to proceed with further transactions. Now, let's make some money. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for disappearance, death, or dismemberment. Hello, I'm Wispin, and today we're going to be checking out a mod with one of the coolest concepts I've ever seen before. A mod that allows you to own your own franchise and run a pizzeria in survival mode with a bunch of custom biomes. This mod is just amazing. Let's check it out. First and foremost, before we dive deep in what the mod has to offer, let's take a look at a plethora of animatronics in this mod. There's so many to choose from, it's unbelievable. With all the animatronics from the FNAF universe, as well as animatronics from other FNAF fan games. We've got the Wizards, we've got the Phantoms, even the ones from JR's. Checking out the original 4 animatronics, just take a look at these guys. Honestly, it astonishes me how far FNAF mods have come over the years. If you look at Foxy over here, you can see into his suit and see the endoskeleton. The cool part about these guys, however, are the fact that just like in the games, when the clock strikes midnight, the animatronics begin to move around. Look at this. And if the player is in survival mode, the animatronics will chase you around until they finally get a hold of you and stuff you in a suit. If you survive the night, however, the cool part about the animatronics is once it's daytime, they wander back to their exact location they were spawned at originally. This makes for some really realistic gameplay if you want to recreate the games in Minecraft. Before we move on, just take a look at these toy animatronics. These look absolutely amazing, and speaking of FNAF 2, an important mechanic in the game is the ability to fend off animatronics using the mask. This mod comes with 7 different masks, but just like in FNAF 2, only the toys and wizards, not including Foxy, can be fooled by the mask. Honorable mention, this mod has custom achievements. Now over here in the chest is an additional to the original mod that was made by the same creator. It's working security cameras, because what would FNAF be without being able to watch the cameras and monitor the animatronics? Let me show you how to set this up. Alright, so if we go to my office over here, we can see I have all the cameras connected to this monitor, and I can look around at every one of them. Now to set up a camera, you'll go ahead and place a camera wherever you want it, of course. And then by right-clicking the camera with the tablet, that will connect the camera. Once that is done, you can view the camera by right-clicking again on the tablet. You're now able to position the camera wherever you would like using the WASD keys. And once you're satisfied, you can take a Faz wrench and right-click to set the position in stone. To switch your camera over to the monitor, instead of looking at the tablet, all you have to do is right-click the tablet on the monitor and voila! You now have a functioning camera system for your Freddy's establishment. After exploring for a while, you might come across this building with a sign that reads Fazbear Entertainment. Once entering, you'll be met with a trader. What is he looking for? Well, you can trade emeralds for the currency in this mod, which can be used to eventually trade for the deeds to open up your own restaurant. But here's the thing, if you would rather trade Faz coins for fazbucks, or obtain either without trading, these structures around the map are what you would want to look out for. There are various abandoned structures, this being one of them. This one is sort of a factory where animatronics have been made. Fazbucks and Fazcoins can be found along with other loot that I would like to talk about, but I want to leave it up to you guys to explore. Here's another building. This one looks like more of a warehouse where I would presume Afton would have been working on new animatronics. And I just love the amount of detail put into this one. Especially the Freddy suit with the eyes popping out of the suit, which is a callback to FNAF 1's Game Over screen where you could see Freddy's eyes popping out of the suit. Over here is a windmill type building. These are common, and while not abandoned or anything, it appears to be more of a living space. But let's get back to making the first trade to creating our establishment. Once you have leveled up your local trader, you'll have the ability to purchase a deed. After doing so, go ahead and plop that deed down anywhere you like. It's gonna ask you if you are sure, click yes, and boom, your very own Freddy Fazbear establishment. These are, however, gonna need a bit of a cleanup, but that goes without being said. Once you are done with that and ready to open to the general public, right click the open sign next to the door and customers will begin to come in. At this point in the video, you're probably wondering, Wispin, how do you actually progress in this mod? I mean, you've showed us how to get the deeds, how like these cool things work in the mod, but well, hold on. Don't worry, come check this out. In every pizzeria, there's a little office space with a laptop on the desk. And to actually progress, you will have to work the night shift at your very own establishment. So right-clicking this will bring you to a menu, first of which is a player profile that shows your salary and the amount of customers that have been unlocked. And as you make more money, you can tier up and earn a new signing bonus, which also correlates to more customers. The money you earn will be transferred to your bank account here, with options to either withdraw or deposit. So if you wanted to deposit, I would do it like so. And if I wanted to withdraw, I would do it like so. Over here, there's also options with the money earned to purchase decorations and animatronics for your establishment. If I wanted to buy Fredbear, I would go ahead and click buy item, which would give me this flare. And similar to the game Lethal Company, if I set this flare off, an airdrop would drop down from the sky, delivering the order. It's pretty much a cycle that keeps progressing as the player earns more money and grows their establishment bigger and bigger. Last but not least, a cool little Easter egg that I found was that if you are actually wearing the spring Bonnie suit and the weather begins to rain, well, that's the end of the road for you, my friend. Anyways, that is the gist of what this FNAF mod has to offer. It's probably one of the greatest mods I've ever came across. There's a lot more to this mod that I didn't cover because, well, I didn't want to spoil it if you haven't played it already. For now, it's been me, Wispin, and thanks so much for watching.